And welcome back for the second tilt of the afternoon. This will bring the Severn Admirals against the Glenelg Country Dragons. Non-starters for Severn have been announced. The starting lineup was Layla Epps, number 3, a senior guard. Number 4, Kendall Austin, sophomore guard. Number 24, Madeline Ripley, senior forward. Number 25, Kitty Mentonsana, senior forward. And number 35, Valerie Wall, a senior center. They're coached by Sharnae Hunt. Now for Glenelg, their starting lineup. Number 3, Alexis White, junior guard. Number 4, Jordan McDaniel, freshman guard. Number 20, Lily Preston, junior forward. Ella Dyer, number 21, senior forward. And Caden McDaniel, number 30, the junior guard. They're coached by Will Harper. So there we have it, the starting lineups and all introductions for both teams. They'll line up at their foul lines. And we'll have the playing of our national anthem. And we're ready for some B-Conference IAAM basketball action here at Howard Community College, the home of the Dragons, and more Dragons from Glenelg Country. This must be Dragon territory. Officials make their way to their positions. Glenelg made it here in the semifinals by defeating Notre Dame Prep. Severn over Indian Creek. The tip and the ball controlled by Severn. Bringing up number 4, Kendall Austin. Look inside, penetration, shot is good. Basket by Valerie Wool. And ball controlled. Now by Glen Elg. Stop and a look. Trap in the corner. And out of bounds. It'll stay with Glen Elg. Out front, it's controlled by Caden McDaniel. Look underneath, not there. Double team again in the corner. Traveling call. And a turnover and possession back to Severin. 6:41 remains. 2-0 Severin. Ball handled in the backcourt by Kitty Mentasana. She gets it up to Valerie Wall. And turned over to Glen Elg. Bounce pass. She gets it back. The swing around the perimeter. Stop at the top. Step. Shot. No good. Rebound. Severin. They'll push it. Cross court. To Wah. Wah travels in, and that's what she gets called for. A traveling call. Turnover to the Dragons. I'm sorry. Yes, to the Dragons. We have the Glen Elk Dragons and the Howard Community College Dragons. The three ball is good. Kendall McDaniel drains a three to give Glen Elk a 3-2 lead over Severin. Got our first foul of the day. Lily Preston with her first personal foul. Puts Katie Metasana at the line for two. She makes the first and the second. 4-3 Severin. Penetration, we've got a foul called. It's going to be on number 3, Layla Epps. For Epps, that's her first personal foul. Second team foul. Ball knocked out of bounds by Epps. Glen Elk still in possession. Shot from the perimeter, no good. Taken by Severin. They bring it down. Stop shot, no good. Bodies on the floor. And out of bounds. It'll be Severin basketball. Little blind spot for us down in the corner. Bounce pass, layup is good. Beautiful pass, easy lay in. Kendall Austin with a basket for Severin. 6-3, the Admirals. Long three, no good. Rebound, Glen Elk. And it's off Glen Elk. It's going to be Severin ball. Katie Metasana inbounding for Severin. She'll get it back. Movement inside. The shot was no good. Rebound by Glen Elg. They push it up. And we got a foul going in. Foul called on number 24, Madeline Ripley. It'll be her first. And Glen Elg basketball underneath the Severn basket. .335 remaining. First quarter. Stop. Jump shot, no good. Rebound. Severn, they're running to the basket. And the basket's good. Kendall Austin with the lay-in for Severn. 8-3, Admirals. Movement inside. Shot no good. Rebound Severn. They'll run it up the other end. Layla Epps. She kicks it back out. Shot no good. And out of bounds, it will be Glen Elg basketball. Into the lineup for Glen Elg, number 11. That's Camilla Yarborough. Coming out, number 20, Lily Preston. And bringing the ball up, Alexis White. Over to Jordan McDaniel. Back to White. White for three. No good. And ball out of bounds. And it's going to go over to Severin. There's contact there, but no call. Glen Elg fans not so happy about that. And a 3-second call in the lane on Severn. And the ball go up the other way with Glen Elg. 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. 8-3, Severn over Glen Elg. Another three-pointer, and good. Alexis White drains a three-pointer for Glen Elg, and they'll put them right back in it. 8-6. We have a whistle. And I think all is clear. So 8-6, Severn over Glen Elg. As the ball put in play and handled by Kendall Austin. Turned over. We'll go back the other way with Alexis White. Look, pass, layup, good. Jordan McDaniel ties the ball game at 8. And just like that, unanswered points. And we have a tie ball game and Glen Elg in possession. 1:30 remains in the first quarter. Pick out high. Down into the corner, to the baseline. Stop. Blocked shot. Blocked by Valerie Wall. And a turnover. It's going to bring it back to Glen Elg with 1:05 remaining. And timeout called, 30-second timeout called by Severin. Their first time out of the half. And we'll take this timeout, and we'll come back to you in just a moment for the rest of this first quarter action at the IAAM 2026 B Conference Championship. Well, we're not going to go anywhere because they're going to come right back to the floor in this quick timeout. Inbounding the ball for Severn will be Valerie Wall. And she'll get it back and handle it herself. Lobs it into her teammate, Katie Metasana. And basket's good, counts the basket, but then calls a foul on number 11, so the basket counts, and we'll do an N1. And that shot is good. So it goes to 11-8 with 53 seconds remaining. Into the corner. Shot blocked. Kitty Metasana with the block. Goes back to Glen Elg. Over to the wing drive. Shot is good. Basket by Alexis White. Makes it a 1-point game, 11-10. And up the other end, a loose ball. Body is on the floor. And jump ball called. Possession arrow to Glen Elg. They're down by 1 with 27.1 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They'll bring it up with a chance to take the lead. But it's bad passes taken away by Severn. Stolen by Madeline Riley. And drive and basket by Katie Metasana. Long bomb by number 30. Caden McDaniel for 3 will tie it up at 13 as we end the first quarter. What a way to end the first quarter. 13-13. Glen Elg and Severn. We'll be back to you in just a moment. We'll keep the camera on the floor and turn the sound down. Be back to you in just a minute. And the clock's not reset. There we go. And we're going to start our second quarter action. Penetration by Severn. Shot no good. Comes up short. Back over to Glen Elg. Look. Intercepted. taken away by Severin, and they'll settle things down and walk it up. Kendall Austin at midcourt. Penetrates, shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, shot, no good. And now Glenn Elg. Alexis White. She gives it up to Caden McDaniel. Her shot, no good. Rebound shot by White was no good. And now Severin in control. And they'll set up at the top. Bounce pass in. She gets it back. That's Kendall Austin. And 3 seconds called on number 11. That's Peach Welschlager in the lineup for Severin. Got herself caught in the lane. And the ball goes over to Glenn Elg. In the corner. Back to the top. Shot by Camilla Yarborough. A rebound. But number 22, that was Grace Walker. She puts it in for Glenn Elg. And they're up 15-13. Severin to the bucket and a foul called. Foul's going to be on number 25, Macy Greco, her first. And that puts Madeline Ripley on the line shooting 2. First is good. 1 point ball game, chance to tie it. Second shot. Off the back of the rim. And then a foul. With a push. That was on Madeline Ripley. And that's her second personal foul. And possession to Glenn Elg. A step on the end line there, making penetration, but get turned over to Severin. And Peach Welschlager has it go off her knee and out of bounds over to Glenn Elg. 5:36 remaining in the half. And now Glenn Elg back with possession. Into the corner. Jumper is good. Basket by number 22, Grace Walker. Yeah, we got turnover to go the other way. Be Alexis White handling the ball as she walks it across. Got a timeout called, full timeout called by Glenn Elg. With 5:03 remaining in the second quarter, we have Glen Elg, the Dragons, leading 18-14 over the Severn Admirals. We'll turn the sound down, leave the camera on the court, be right back to you in a few seconds. Thank you. And the ball back in play. Glenelg over the midcourt. Handled by Alexis White at the top. Lobs into the corner. Shot no good. Now Severin on the run to the hoop. Contact, no call. Contact again. Basket goes. Peach Wellschlager with the basket. And a chance for an and one. Off the backboard. Into the lineup for the Dragons, number 20, Lily Preston. She'll replace Camilla Yarborough, who goes to the bench. Wellschlager at the line, shooting one. And it's good. (18-17) Glenelg. 4:30 remaining in the first half. Stop, basket. 25, Macy Greco. 2017. And to the hoop goes Kendall Austin. She's fouled. And we'll go to the line for two. Fouls on Alexis White, her first personal. Austin makes the first. And she can make it a 1-point game as Caden McDaniel comes out of the lineup. And she does. 2019, Glenelg. Turn, shot, no good. Rebound, Glenelg. Shot, no good. And this time the rebound goes to Severin. And they'll push it up. Kendall Austin, shot, good. Severin now with the lead, 21-20. 3:20 remaining in the first half. Attempt to get it into the post, intercepted by Severin, and they're going to push it up with a 1-point lead. Look inside, back out, shot, just short, rebound Glenelg. And they'll handle it with Alexa White over the midcourt line. Shot from the corner, no good. And out of bounds will go over to Severin. Into the lineup, number 30, Caden McDaniel. Coming out, Grace Walker for Glenelg. Bringing it up, number 3, Layla Epps for Severin. Shot from the side, no good. It hits the shot clock and out of bounds. Go over to Glenelg. 2:15 remaining. 21-20, Severin over Glenelg. B Conference Championship. Look to the corner, open shot, no good. Other corner, shot, no good. Rebound Severin. They push it up to the top. Drive, no good. Now Glenelg with the rebound. 1:45 remaining. We'll go the other way. Penetration, whistle, We got a foul on number 3, Layla Epps, with a block. That'll be a possession foul. Out of the lineup comes number 25, Macy Greco, for Glen Elg. And back in, Caden McDaniel. We got a foul on the penetration. A blocking foul. Foul's called on number 25, Katie Metasana. It's her first foul, and it'll put Alexa White on the line with a chance to tie. Not on this one. Step up again with a chance to lock it up here at 21. 1:38 remaining in the half. Does she do it? Yes, she does. 21-21. Drive. Foul called. Foul called on number 20, Lily Preston, for Glen Elg. That's going to put 25, Katie Mentensana, on the line for 2. And she puts Severn back in the lead, 22-21. Reporting into the lineup for the Dragons, number 24, Raven Scott. Coming out, Lily Preston and Katie Metensana. Second shot is good. 23-21. Ball controlled by Caden McDaniel. Stop, pop, no good. Rebound, Severin. And they'll push it up. Kendall Alston to the corner. That shot no good. Rebound, Glen Elg. And now it's Alexa White bringing up. Alexis White. She penetrates. Her shot off the glass, no good. Out of bounds. And they say Glen Elg basketball. Lead official was screened, got some help, and the ball over to Glen Elg. Up at the top, three-pointer, good! Caden McDaniel for 3. Ball stolen. Into the corner, shot good! Same again. 27-23, 15 seconds remain. The spurt by Glen Elg, giving them a 4-point lead. Foul called. Foul is on Alexis White. And we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the foul line with Katie Metasana shooting 2. 9.5 seconds remain. The first is good. Into the lineup for number 20 for Glen Elg, Lily Preston. Metasana makes it a 2-point game. 27-25. 8 seconds remain. Long shot. And it comes up air. And she comes up limping as she goes to the bench at halftime. Your score, Glenelg 27, Severn 25. We'll be back to you in about 10 minutes. We'll turn the sound down, leave the video on the court so you can watch all the activities here at Howard Community College in the B Conference Championships of the IAAM for 2026. I'm Larry Dukes with Morgan Knox on the camera. We will be back to you shortly. Thank you. And we're ready for the second half of our action here in the B Conference Championships. 27-25, Glen Elg over Severn. Glen Elg back on the court, waiting for Severn and the officials. It looks like we're ready to begin. It'll be Severn basketball. Take that back. It'll be Glen Elg's basketball. Severn will have the next possession. Into the post, high post. Back out to the top. And traveling call, shuffling of the feet. And the ball turned over to Severn. And a zone press set up by Glen Elg. Broken by Severn. Into the corner, shot blocked. And taken by Glen Elg and pushed up the floor by Alexis White. White over to McDaniel. McDaniel to Preston. Preston back to White. Shot no good. Rebound. Got her own rebound. And Alexis White puts us into the scoring in the second half. 29-25, Glen Elg. Long shot, short by Severn. That was Kendall Austin with the shot. Came up short. Long pass. Intercepted and taken by Severn. They'll bring it up. Shot off the rim by Wall and rebounded and taken up by Glen Elg. They'll go cross court. One-hander, no good. And Severn brings it down. Mentasana with the rebound. Shot from three-point land, Kendall Austin makes it a one-point game, 29-28. 6 minutes remaining in the third. From the wing, shot is short. Severn picks it up. Trapped and coming through. Shot, basket, no good. And Glen Elg will push it up the other way. Long shot, rainbow shot, no good. Rebound. And it's good. Caden McDaniel for two. 31-28, Glen Elg. Now Severn on the run. Take it in. And the call is going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul on number 4, Kendall Austin. It's her first. Out of the lineup comes Valerie Wall for Severn. And Peach Welschlager into the lineup for the Admirals. Look down low. Fake. Shot. Good. Basket by number 20, Lily Preston. 33-28. Run down the other way. Into the corner. Penetration. And shot blocked. Caden McDaniel blocked the effort of Layla Epps. And timeout called by Severn 4:38 remains in the third. Glenelg 33, Severn 28. Full timeout called by Severn. If you'd like to stick around, we have our third game of the day right on this same link. We've changed our format here for the championships where we're providing all three games for one price. And so if you are on, you are already in for not only but the third game if you choose to hang in there with us. Those of you that have been around since the very beginning of the day, you saw the A Conference Championship go to St. Francis. And now Glenelg versus Severn. Next up will be Maryville versus Garrison Forest in the C Conference Championship. And now Severn will inbound. Knocked away. But it'll be Severn basketball. And turned over, and it goes to Glenelg as they push it up the court. Pass and the lay-in by number 20, Lily Preston for Glenelg. 35-28. Errant pass picked off by Glenelg. And they'll set things in motion again. Attempted pass in, knocked away, taken by Severn. On the run, shot no good. Glenelg with the loose ball, and they'll push it up to the wing. Look cross court, nice pass, and in. Lily Preston with a basket. The feed from Valerie Wall. And it's 37-28, Glenelg. And penetration and foul will send number 25, Kitty Methasana, to the line, and she'll shoot two. Foul was called on Ella Dyer, her first for Glenelg. First shot is good, 37-29. And the second is also good. 37-30. 3:20 remains in the third quarter. Alexis White penetrates, layup, and in. 39-30. Penetration in the backcourt. And the trap, turnover. To the corner, shot, no good. Rebound Glenelg. Another shot from outside, no good. One more, no good. Now Severn with the rebound, and they walk it up. And a foul on number 3 for Glenelg. That's Alexis White. Her third personal foul. That'll and shot is good by Layla Epps. And it was for a 3. 39-33. Glen Elg. Penetration, shot good. Alexis White with a bucket. Intercepted. Preston, layup is good. Lily Preston. (43-33). 1:43 remains in the third quarter. And timeout on the floor. Severn with 4 timeouts remaining in this half. Glen Elg already burned a few, so they're down to 2 timeouts. Neither team in the bonus. And possession favors Severn. And they'll bring it up. Down by 10. And a push called on number 25. And that's Macy Greco for Glen Elg coming into the lineup. Will be number 22. That's Grace Walker. She replaces Alexis White. Shot by Severn, no good. And Glen Elg with the rebound. Look down low, turn. No good, and out comes Severn. Swing around the perimeter. Rims out, rebound, Severn to the floor. Okay, jump ball called. Possession stays with Severn with 47 seconds remaining in the third. Underneath the Glen Elg basket. Out to the perimeter. Jump shot is good. Katie Mentasana with the 3 ball. Makes it 43-36. Drive and 1. Gonna send her to the line. That was Caden McDaniels with the basket on the drive. She'll go to the line to try to make it and 1. Foul, number 24 was made Madeline Ripley. McDaniel, no good. Off Preston, and we'll go over to Severn with 26 seconds remaining. 9-point lead for Glen Elg. Shot from the side, no good. Pushed up by Glen Elg. 5 seconds. She gets it off. Oh, off the backboard, hits the front of the rim, and no good. And we go to the fourth quarter with Glen Elg, the Dragons leading 45-36 over the Severn Admirals. So 1 quarter remaining in this B Conference Championship for 2026 in the IAAM. Strong crowd from both schools here in attendance today. Family and friends, mostly, some bit of the student body. Two timeouts left for Glenelg, 4 for Severn. Neither team in the bonus at this point. And the Dragons in possession. Bring it across the half court with Caden McDaniel. A shot, no good. Preston with the rebound, but turns it over, and it'll be Severn bringing it up. That nuisance press that Glenelg has put on the entire second half has been effective at stopping Severn from really moving the ball up and down the floor. The ball will go underneath the Glenelg basket. The Severn inbounds to the corner. The pass intercepted. Taken back. And down on the floor. And we have a foul called on Severn's Kendall Austin on the loose ball. And possession will go to Glenelg. It's Austin's second personal foul. What a pass. Could not execute to the end, but Glenelg with the rebound and possession. Stop, jumper, good. Alexis White for 2. 47-36, Glenelg. At the other end, penetration, shot, rebound, and in. Valerie Wall with the basket. 47-38. This remains 9 points, 6:30 remaining in regulation. Stop, jumper from way out. Came up air ball. And we have a shot clock violation. That's the first one we've had today. So the turnover will go to Severn. Crosses midcourt, and then we have the double team. And she throws off her opponent's knee. And so Severn will retain possession. 5:57 remaining. Stop, pop, short, rebound. And we're going to have a foul. The foul is going to go on Caden McDaniel. It will send Mentasana to the line, and she'll shoot 2. First one, back iron, no good. Into the lineup, number 21, that's Ella Dyer for Glen Elg. She replaces Macy Greco. Second shot is good. 47-39, 8-point lead for Glen Elg. On the wing, shot, no good. Rebound is Severn. Long pass intercepted by Preston, but out of bounds. To the basket. Basket's good. Kendall Austin. 47-41 and one opportunity. Could cut this down to 5. The shot is good. 47-42. 5:03 remaining. And a hand check and a foul called. Fouls on number 24 for the Admirals, Madeline Ripley. It's her 4th personal foul. And possession to the Dragons. Look inside. Pop back out. Shot. 3 ball. Jordan McDaniel. (50-42). Didn't look like a 3 from here, but it was called a 3, so that's where it stands. Glen Elg. And blocking foul on number 11, Peach Welschlager. It's her first foul. (50-42). 4:15 remaining. Look down low. Rebounded by Severn. They'll push it up. Dribble, lost control. Turnover. And then a foul. Called on Welschlager in the backcourt. And a turnover to the Dragons. It'll be inbounded by Alexis White. And she gives it up to Caden McDaniel as she brings it across the midcourt. Open lane, she'll take it down. Shot, no good. Rebound Severn, and they're going to run. Fake, shot, no good. Rebound. And a foul called underneath the basket. And a foul's called on Kendall Austin. It's her 3rd personal foul. And we're now in the bonus situation. And it'll put Alexis White on the line. The first shot is up and short. Into the lineup is Layla Epps, and she'll replace Valerie Wall. looks like we have some blood. And so we'll have to get a quick help from the trainer. And into the lineup, we'll call him number 22, Grace Walker. She'll shoot the foul shot. And that one is good. And we have a timeout called by Severn. The score, Glen Elk 51, Severn 42, 3:36 remains. So the host here today throwing some looks like holiday bean bags up into the stands. Bring smiles to the faces of the people here. Us behind the glass booth can't catch one, so no fun for us. We get the fun of watching the game. Here we go. Inbounded by Severn. Said zone press. Effective at slowing the ball down quite a bit, keeping Severn from running. From the wing, shot no good. Rebound by Severn. Back out to the wing, shot no good. Rebound underneath, blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay Severn basketball under the Glen Elk basket. Inbound will be by Madeline Ripley. She gets it back and gets it taken away under the basket, and Glen Elk will bring it up. Alexis White knocked away, and it'll stay with Glen Elk as it's poked out of bounds. .253 remaining in regulation. And the inbound taken by Caden McDaniel with 2:45 remaining. Preston. McDaniel. 3 ball. .54-42. And that was a dagger. See if Severn can answer back quickly. Shot. Good. They do. 54-44. Long pass. Preston for the layup. It's good. 56-44. Glen Elk answering everything that Severn puts on the board. Severn bringing it back down. Shot. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Stays with Severn. Into the lineup, number 25, Macy Greco. Jordan McDaniel coming out. Inbound pass. Rebound, no. Follow up, and a foul called. Number 21, Ella Dyer with the foul. That'll put Valerie Wall on the line to shoot 2. The first one off the iron in the back. Into the lineup. Back in the lineup is Jordan McDaniel for Glen Elg. Coming out, number 25, Macy Greco. Second shot missed as well and rebounded and fouled in the backcourt. Foul given by Katie Mentasana. And it's going to send number 11. No, it's going to be, who's it going to be on the line? Right now, no one's stepping to the line. There we go. The line, number 30, Caden McDaniel for Glen Elg. First basket is good. 57-44, 13-point lead. 1:38 remaining. Next shot is also good. 58-44. Austin penetrates, shot, foul. Foul called on number 21, Ella Dyer. It's Dyer's fourth foul. And it'll send Kendall Austin to the line for two with 1:25 remaining. First shot is good. Chance to cut it to a dozen. And it is. 58-46, timeout called. 1:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Glen Elg 58, Severn 46. Severn with one timeout remaining. Glen Elg with three. Glen Elg in the bonus. And the possession arrow favors Glen Elg. Actually, the possession arrow is now facing Severn, favoring Severn. Ball brought up, foul called. Kendall Austin with the foul. That's her fourth personal foul. Putting Ella Dyer on the line for two. First one is good. 59-46. Second shot is also good. 60-46. And we have a whistle. And Severn will inbound. Wanted to get substitutes in the game, but they're not allowing them into the game, so Severn will push it down the court. Long shot, no good. Out of bounds. Now we'll get the subs in the game. And a chance for some of their seniors to be recognized as they come off, and also get everybody a chance to get in the ball game with 1:06 remaining. Severn's ball out of bounds. Long three off the back of the iron. Rebound, no good. Push the ball up. Glenelg, cross court. 45 seconds. And a turnover called here on the sideline. It'll be Severn's basketball, and Glenelg calls timeout. With 44 seconds remaining and a 60-46 lead. And I can only assume that the Glenelg coach is going to do wholesale substitutions, give people a chance to play here in the last 44 seconds of the championship. And it appears to be what he's doing. As he clears his bench. And a whole new lineup in the game for Glenelg. We even have jersey numbers that aren't on our roster here. So we see Raven Scott, Naomi Felsenberg, Leanne Aquale, Zoe Taylor, and Kylie Muslissen in the lineup for Glenelg. And the officials conferring at midcourt over some technicality, which at this point will not have a reflection on the outcome. And now into the lineup for Severn, Ma Butler, Kendall Alston, Layla Epps, Reese Wicker, and Sophie Lamata. Shot by Lamata is good. And Glenelg putting their starters back in the game. And a push foul by Severn, number 5, Ma Butler. That's going to put Alexis White on the line to shoot 2 with 31 seconds remaining. First shot is good. (61-48). 13-point lead here. Second shot, no good. Rebound by Severn. Long shot, in and out. Rebound, Glenelg. And a foul. With 17 seconds remaining, 61-48. And again, we have a conference with the officials. At the line for Glenelg, number 4, Jordan McDaniel. And she makes the first one. 62-48. And second shot is short. And rebound Severn. They'll bring it down with 12. And turnover goes to Glenelg. And they'll run out the clock here. And Glenelg is your B Conference champions for 2026 in the B Conference. And stay tuned here for the award presentation, the handshake, sportsmanship at midcourt, upcoming. And then both teams will take their position. Near midcourt, where Severn will be presented the runner-up plaque. And their captains will come and get the plaque. Represented by Peach Welschlager and Reese Wicker, 2 seniors, accepting the plaque for Severn. And the bowl and plaque given to the champions at Glenelg. Number 3, Alexis White, accepting the plaque. And the team coming out for their team picture and about to get the championship banner to use as part of their photo moment. And that happens at the top of the key. And the bowl for the B Conference given to them. And they are your champions for 2026 in the B Conference, the Glenelg Country School Dragons.